started making names right away. And I loved it. I was robbing drug dealers and taking their gold right off their neck. And the shit we did, who's going to call the police on you? A drug dealer?
I can identify with anything that was normal, to be honest with you. But I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah.
99% of the time, you're going to disagree.
Just like the Donnie Brasco situation with Lefty?
Yeah, because the reason why, they figure it this way. You brought this guy around, he ratted on everybody, now he ratted on you. You might turn around and join him and rat on us, so we get rid of you, there's no connection between there and there, they get rid of you.
Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Dan Romano. What's up, Dan?
What's up, Bill? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you.
My honor, brother. My honor. What a great show you have.
Thank you, man. I got a lot of people here that support me, and I appreciate everyone who's rocking out with me.
I love your voice, man.
Thank you, man. A lot of people tell me I have a unique voice.
You do. You do. You got, not only do you got a face, you got a voice for radio, but you got a face for television, which is two good things.
I got a face only a mother can love, man.
Not true. You're beautiful, brother. You're beautiful.
Thank you, man. So, I want to get into your story. I know you got a long story, and I want to try to break it down so people can get to know who you are as a person, man. And
I'm
that's
an open book.
That's the whole premise to my show. I want to know what makes people tick and what made you go to the career that you're in. And so I want to know, where were you born and raised, and what was your childhood like?
I was born and raised in Throgs Neck, the Bronx, Throgs Neck. Italian mother, Italian father. Nobody spoke English in the family. Going to school was a lot of fights because they used to make fun of me because I didn't speak English.
Yeah.
And just grew up tough Bronx boy.
Shout out to Liz.
I love Liz. She's absolutely beautiful.
She's awesome.
Yeah, that's basically it. I worked. We were a poor family, coming up. I used to work packing bags at the supermarket while trying to learn English. And I would run, every time I had $1 bill, I'd run home to mom, and she'd give me a quarter to play the Pac-Man.
So you'd give her $1, she give you a quarter back?
Yeah. 25% is what I made. And I mastered Pac-Man because you always wanted to make the game last.
Yeah. Yeah, you go down to the store. I remember being a kid playing down there with my brother at the store, the pizza place, have a Pac-Man machine in there.
Yeah.
What was school like for you, man, growing up?
It was good. I graduated high school, went to a 2-year business college. I graduated college with a 3.67 GPA. I wasn't a schmuck. I was smart. My downfall was I always wanted to work for myself because I could never have a boss. I could never have somebody tell me what to do.
When you were young, did you know what you wanted to do? Did you have an idea?
I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just didn't want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
So my parents gave me some money and I opened up my first pizzeria when I was about 17.
Wow. That's pretty impressive, man.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Great things, man. Just working our butts off, doing what we got to do.
So with your family growing up and having an Italian background, was there any people that were in that type of life in the mob realm?
Yes, but I don't know how much I could talk about that.
Yeah.
But I hung out with some beautiful people who put me under their wing. And let's put it this way, they taught me a lot of street sense. They taught me a lot of who to hang out with, who not to hang out with. And they always had my back no matter what I did. If I was wrong, they may be right, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. So do you remember when you were younger growing up, any mischief that you got into?
Oh, there's tons, brother, tons.
Is there any situation maybe stand out in your head?
When I was about 16 years old, I got jumped by about 5 or 6. I don't know the correct terminology, but I don't want to be African American. Is that the terminology these days? And I got jumped by about 5 or 6 of them. And one day I called my brother up and I says, listen, I'm going to get jumped outside of the school. And he came with about 6 guys. And it was like the old, you remember the movie The Wanderers?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like a scene out of The Wanderers.
Everyone's
I got
fighting
out.
everywhere.
Yeah. I got out and I just punched the biggest one in the face. And then all of a sudden, all of them started kicking me, stomping me. And then you heard my brother's car pull up. And picture a Camaro, a little 79 Camaro with about 7 or 8 Italians coming out of the car to help me out.
They're all climbing out of the back seat.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It was like a clown. Like you know when the clowns come out of the little car and everybody's piling out, you're like, how the hell they put all these people in the car? That's what it was like, and I'll never forget that.
That's hilarious, man.
But growing up was great. I grew up with a lot of great people. Again, I'm sorry I can't mention names because some of them are in jail, and some of them just got out, and I don't want to mess up anything with them.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change nothing about my childhood for $1 million.
Were you ever teetering on the fence to where you idolize these people who were living that type of life?
Absolutely. My younger days, I did a mistake where I had to go away for a while. And if you ever watch the movie Goodfellas, when they go to jail, I had that kind of lifestyle, which I couldn't believe existed back then. Yeah. And it wasn't too far from the movie. That's all I'm going to say about that. But 2 years I did Rikers Island, Bronx House. And being Italian, you become fucking, with the Puerto Ricans, the Spanish, the blacks, they don't like Italians. So the first
some people don't understand, man. It's like they look at Italians as their lower class citizens.
But when you punch somebody in the face hard and you break open a nose, they learn quick.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a gangster. But I don't like to take shit. It is what it is, man. And I was, back then I was fighting for survival. I didn't know dick. I didn't know nothing about sleeping with a razor blade in my mouth and all this bullshit that they teach you in there. And it's crazy. It's a crazy world. But it makes you, when you get out, it makes you appreciate life. You everything that you never observed, you learn to. It's the best way I could explain.
I spent my time there, man, and it wasn't fun. I was in and out for years, and I finally changed it around. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
No, I hear you. Do you remember the Brooklyn bomber? The guy who used to put bombs on the fucking train?
Yeah.
Well, when I was at Bronx, when I was at Downstate is a place that you have to go through to get through. I won my first chess game. And what happens is when you win your chess game, you turn the piece over and somebody else comes on. And I'll never forget this.
You turn the piece over for whoever wins, right?
Right. And then the next guy comes, the loser, the next guy comes and challenges you. Yeah. So I'm sitting down with this guy. Half his face is fucking beautiful. And the other half looks like the fucking Joker or whatever from Batman, where it's all fucked up and all. So I'm looking at him and I had to ask, I says, buddy, what the fuck happened to your face? And he says, I could put a bomb in your fucking piece right now and you wouldn't even fucking know it. That's when I realized who I was talking to. I flipped over my piece. I went back to my room. I said, buddy, you won the game. Have a nice day.
Oh, my God.
But he was a scary fuck. He was probably the scariest fuck I've ever met in my life.
Where was that? The Brooklyn? It was.
I believe that was it. If I want to say Rikers, it was a long time ago. I think it was Rikers. It was either Rikers or downtown. What's it called? Downtown. It's been a while, bro. 96 is when I went in.
Wow, I went to prison around the same time, man. But I was a young man then.
Yeah, man. It's fucked up. White boys don't belong in jail.
No, they don't.
I'll never forget the day of the hearing. When you go for bail.
Yeah.
One guy goes up, black guy, pound of cocaine, automatic machine gun, handgun, $10,000 bail. Another guy gets up, same fucking charges, $10,000 bail. Me, I go, I'll be home in 15 fucking minutes. They hit me with $1 million bill.
Man.
I said, you got to be fucking shitting me. I said, I told the judge, you got to be shitting me.
I've seen people get away with straight murder, man.
Yeah.
And it seemed like every time I did something wrong, they're like, let's make an example of the kid. You know?
Yeah, you know why? Because we're fucking gringos. We're white boys. We're dead. We got the fucking noose around our neck.
Yeah, I think I was labeled that as a young man, you know?
Mm-hmm. Salud. This is my
you wanna...
company, Luzzi Energy Drink. Best energy drink on the market.
Hell yeah, man.
I got to send you a case for you to try, brother.
So when did you get linked up with the energy drink?
About little under like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that.
I see you doing a lot of promotion for it. I see you doing a lot.
We got we just picked up a couple of people from the Jersey. You ever watch the show The Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
We got my boy Ronnie. Ronnie is one of our sponsors, and the beautiful Sapphire, that's his girlfriend on the show. They represent the Luzzi Energy Drink. It's a big pickup. Two great people right there.
I have a picture right here.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
There's a lot of cats.
What are you waiting for to be in some movies?
I'm working on it, man.
I got to get you out there, brother.
When did you get your first role for a movie? And how did you get involved into that? Like, someone wants to get into that. How would they get involved? And how did you get involved?
I got lucky. A friend of mine named Eddie Rock Rivera was looking for somebody to play the head of the mafia. He asked a very good friend of mine named Nick Francescus, who, if you don't know, is married to Michelle Francescus, who right now is running everything for a show called Gravesend. With that's another series. Them two recommended Eddie to me and says, if you're looking for somebody who could play the head of the mafia, try Dan Romano. I think he can knock it out of the park. So him, Nick, and Eddie walked into my. I had a pizzeria restaurant in Farmingdale. They walked in, and they asked me. Nick introduced me to Eddie. Within 15 minutes, Eddie asked me if you want to be the lead role. I said, lead role? I said, I'm not an actor. He says, we'll teach you how to act. I said, okay. I said, I'll give it a try. Went on set and just fell in love with it. Yeah. Fell in love with the camera, fell in love with the scripts, who to work with, how to bounce off each other. And it became more of a natural thing. Was it
like the first time you did it, you just fell right into it? Like, damn, I love this. And you want to keep going?
They gave me my script. I worked with some great people in that movie. I have a brother named, he's my brother, not in real life, but he's my brother. His name is Scott McManus, who, let me tell you something, one of the best actors you'll ever find. I love Scott with all my heart. Worked his ass off. I worked with so many great people. Bella DiMartini. Oh my God, Bella is one of the most beautiful women you could ever work with. And
Scott is a bodyguard, right?
Yes, he is. Scott. Yes, very good. Yeah. Scott's worked with some of the biggest movie stars in the world.
Yeah,
and he actually does with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. I seen him with a whole bunch of different famous people. Sylvester Stallone, I think.
People. Yeah. One of the most intelligent people in the world, Scotty boy. Beautiful, intelligent, smart, knows how to act, knows how to do it all. And Bruno, I love you. I see Bruno, my boy. I mean, but some of the most beautiful people I've ever met. Oh, you got my girl Kat. Kat, let me tell you something about Katrina Michio. One of the most beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, talented actresses you'll ever work with in this world. If you ever
I wanted to ask you about her.
Yeah, if you ever do a role, I'm telling you, this is the one you want to work with. She played my.
She was on Sopranos, right? She was on the Sopranos.
Yes. Yeah. And I tell you, let me tell you something. Hanging out with her improves you 50%. That's what she brings to every table. When she goes on a stage, when she goes on a movie thing, it's like the movie just got better just by her. And she's also in Mob King.
Yeah. I can't wait for that to come out,
Oh,
man. The
that's another
anticipation is
story.
building for
I love that.
So after you did the first movie, did they set up for the next one, or how did that go?
Eddie Rock Rivera. Well, after we did the first one, me, Eddie, and a couple other great people, we had to sit down, and the first movie was more about the Italians, and he brought in a Chinese mob, and we came up with the idea: why don't we just do a second one and focus on Italian mafia? And that's what he did, and it was not. I mean, he won Best Movie of the Year award from the Corona Film Festival, which was outstanding.
What year was it your first? What year was your first one that you did?
I want to say it's got to be about 2019, 2020, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out to Scott McManus.
I love Scotty. Scotty's the best.
I can't wait for him to come on the show, man. Tell me some of the stories about.
Oh, Scott, you're gonna absolutely fall in love with Scott. Scott's aces.
Yeah, he seems like a really good guy.
I would never listen. If they're in my realm, like you're in my realm, if they're in my circle, they're all powerhouses.
Definitely.
You know,
there's another powerhouse that you worked with, man. And
which one? Oh, my boy,
Angel Salazar.
I can tell you stories about.
Shout out to Angel. You want to tell us a story?
Yeah, I'll tell you a story that there's a Hollywood story. Angel brought this beautiful young lady to the set, and the girl was flickering with my car keys. So at the end of the night, Angel sends her home in a cab, and my car keys went missing. So my girl has a heart attack because now she's got to come like a 45-minute ride to pick me up, and then I got to go pick up my car later. And goes up to Angel and says, "You're the one who has Danny's keys. You better find it." Angel goes, "Oh my God, I just threw away a bag in a dumpster." And my wife goes, "Well, you better hop in that dumpster and find the keys." What do you think Angel does?
He's in the dumpster.
He went dumpster jumping. He went dumpster jumping. Yeah, you got to picture Angel is a Hollywood movie star. And my wife scared the shit out of him. And he actually went in the garbage and started looking for the keys.
That's
and
hilarious.
I said, Angel, I love Angel. Let me tell you something. Angel, phenomenal actor. When he's on point, there is nobody better, sharper, crisp, and he knows your lines. He knows their lines. He knows everybody's lines. That guy, he's a pro.
When you're acting, how important is improv when you're acting?
It's everything. It's everything that you do. They're looking at everything that you do. Somebody's watching, and let me tell you something. The camera catches you when you're at the internet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You have to always be alert. And I'm not a professional actor. These people, the people that taught me, they're the stars. The Angel, Katrina Michio, and these are the people that are the high tech people. And of course, we have a list of names that we're gonna go through, like Ciro DiPaggio, Bruce Sosa. Working with Bruce, outstanding. One of the nicest, most beautiful people in the world. But we'll get to that when we get to the Mob King.
Yeah, Vincent Pastore. There's so many of them, man. Paul Bugasi.
These are legends. Paul Bugasi gave me a role in a movie called Duped. And he is probably the best. Forget about the best actor. One of the best directors I've ever worked under. And I've worked under, in my short career, I'm blessed to work under a couple.
What year did that movie roll for you start?
Duped?
No, your first one.
I want to say 2019. I think we started filming that 2018.
So you've only been doing it a short time, and you've accomplished quite a bit, man, in that little bit of time.
These people gave me roles that I think anybody could have knocked it out of the park. They gave me roles that I think I was meant to play. I get typecasted. A lot of times they put me in the mob. I want to play something challenging, like a transvestite. I want something out of the box.
Yeah, something totally different where you really got
a grocery store guy, something different. but I love it. I mean, these are the best people. I worked with a guy named Joe DeBarry. Joe DeBarry and Artie Pasquale. Artie Pasquale is in Sopranos. He's in like 1,000 movies, Artie. He's in
Yeah,
Mob
shout out
King.
to Artie.
And we went to this is the first time I've ever been to Florida. And this is the first time in now, mind you, in November, in October, I lost my dad. And the end of November, I lost my mom.
Sorry for your
And
loss, man.
yeah, thank you. And this man named Ciro DiPaggio gave me a phone call and he says, Danny, I know you're a good actor. I know you're going through a lot of shit. Why don't you come and first he says, come and be an extra on my movie, which I was ecstatic about. And I'm saying to myself, wow, I get to go out and be part of something huge. There's my boy right there. Let me tell you something, no better than Ciro.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
I love him as a man, as a person, as a brother, as an actor. The man's a legend. He's a legend on his first swing. That's the best I could tell you about Ciro. But he opened his arms. He opened up his arms like he treated me like family. And then all of a sudden, from an extra, he gave me a great role at the lead table, which I could never. I was flabbergasted.
Yeah, I have a clip you guys sent me from the
Oh, Ciro sent you a clip?
Yeah. So I'll play it right now.
Yeah. I can't wait.
What's up, Bill Staxx?
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 What's going on?
What's up, Bill Staxx?
What's going on, Bill Staxx?
Chatting with Staxx.
Yeah, man.
You can't beat that, brother. That's advertisement right there on one of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah, that made my day, man. You should have seen the night I got him all jumping around like. Yeah,
I don't blame you. We were jumping around doing it.
It was awesome.
Let me tell you something. Those eyes that Ciro has, fucking got midnight eyes. I'm like, this guy's a movie. This guy's an actor. He's a what do you call a model? He's the whole nine. He's chiseled to the max. The guy's a beast, but a nice beast.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
And let me tell you something. A professional. When he talks, he demands respect. He wants respect, and he gets the respect. And those are three things that are hard to get, bro. You know,
definitely is, man. So, do you have any stories from the Mob King set? Any funny stories or anything?
I was scared. I was scared shitless when I went in. We were on a yacht. We're going on a yacht, and I have long hair. Like I have really long hair, and my hair was done perfectly to the T. And then all of a sudden, when I get onto the boat, the salt water made my hair fucking. I look like a Muppet.
It
went all over the place.
Yeah.
And Ciro goes, "What the fuck happened to you?" I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "It's the salt water." They took me in the back, and I forgot the beautiful woman's name, but this woman, the hairstylist that they had, turned me into the great picture from before within 5 minutes. I mean, if it wasn't for her, I was ready. I was like, I'm ready to leave. I insulted them. Because I didn't know that the salt was going to do that to my hair, man. I never look at myself when I'm doing these things.
Yeah.
But the way that these people presented everything, from soup to nuts, this was the most professional. And I've been on quite a few. This has been probably the most professional set I've ever seen. Ciro runs a tight ship. Ciro did magic. Ciro made people that I didn't even know were actors. He made them all pros. I mean, it was amazing. Some people that what he did, and his presence alone, and his beautiful wife, Lola, is another amazing actress. I mean, he's got talent, and the kids, he's got talent all in his family. Like they're all going to be movie stars.
Probably.
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. Let me tell you something, Ciro. I got to give one special thing about Ciro. Ciro threw me a lifeline when I was drowning, losing two parents, not knowing what I'm going to, I was ready to give up on everything. I was ready to give up on the acting. I'm ready to throw my movie away, trying to get out of the business. And then all of a sudden, here comes this lifeline from the most unknown place. It was like, he says, Danny, I see you. Because, Ciro's got his own story. You
Yeah.
know, he's got his own beautiful, thing that kept him strong. And he says,
Yeah,
you
it's
know what?
similar to my story. Like,
Yeah,
it's a survival story, man.
yeah,
Going through all this stuff and then fighting to get out and then
right,
start your
exactly,
life over with a bag. I've done
right,
all that too. I'm at that stage where it's like I have a whole new life, I have a
right.
whole new start on life, and I don't have to go back to that person I used to be. I
I
don't
love
ever
that.
have to be that person.
Well, when Ciro gave me that lifeline, that life jacket, and says, you know what, Danny, you're fucking drowning. Come on my set. Just come out to Florida, get a new mind. I mean, like a fucking brother. Like I didn't know him. Oh, I mean, I love him, and I loved everything about him. That's how I met him. I was just liking his stuff, sharing it, talking about how great he was, talking about how I can't wait to see the movie, never thinking I was going to be part of the movie.
Yeah,
But
it's huge, man.
I mean, like I said, what he did for me, nobody would do. Nobody would do that shit. But it taught me to give the next one, to give the next lifeline to somebody else who could use it. You know, like a pay it forward thing.
Yeah,
Now I'm
yeah.
out. I was in the restaurant business. I just retired from the restaurant business. I just turned 50 years old. I'm an old man.
So did you have that restaurant this whole time, that the
Yes,
pizza
I
place?
just got out of the business. January 31st was the day that I hung up my hat out of the restaurant world
How
and
was that
said,
to
you know
leave
what?
that? How was it to leave that life behind?
Like a breath of fresh air. Like a breath of fresh air. I'm breathing. I'm not working 95 hours a week. I can go out on a Saturday night. You know, it's been 9 years since I had a Saturday off. Can you imagine that? 9 years to have a Saturday off. I
Yeah,
haven't gone to a wedding in 9 years because they're
and
always on
then
the weekends. It's the busiest time.
you were working for the place when COVID hit, right? How was that working?
COVID
And
destroyed me.
then it,
My
it
numbers
takes
went
money
down.
straight away from your business,
Oh,
right?
hell yeah. You're talking about 70% of my money gone. I was working to pay the landlord. And
Yeah.
sometimes I had to imagine working 90 hours, 95 hours a week, working all that and still taking fucking 2,000 out of your pocket to fucking pay the bills. That's how fucked up life was.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that were
Totally.
trying not to pay their bills now because COVID happened, and they're like, well, it's not my fault it happened. So they're trying to pass the buck off on to other
But there
people.
is no passing that shit on. You
No.
fuckery. Let me tell you something. These old landlords, they'll come after you with blades and lemon juice if you owe them a dime. They don't give a
Yeah.
shit about your problems. They want their
Yeah.
money.
They'll put you in the street. They don't
Oh
care
hell yeah! They'll
about your
they'll take
problem.
everything and throw it out right there on the gutter.
Yeah.
But that's the old people. The young ones, they have a heart. Let me tell you something. When my mom was alive, and people couldn't pay, she let them live. She let them live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She says, pay when you got it. Never bothered with family. Who's gonna throw kids out? Who's gonna throw family with kids out? You got to be a piece of crap to do that. You gotta not have a heart. That's
People
why.
have
That's
done
why.
it.
Oh, it's
People have
done
done
every
it.
day. But you know what? They have to meet their maker one day.
So I got this picture, man. You want to talk about this
That's
movie
my
a little bit?
streets too. Yeah. That movie made me. That movie put me over the hump. I had the honor of winning the Best Actor of the Year award on that movie.
Wow. Scott's in this movie too.
Yeah, Scott's my left-hand man in that movie,
Katrina,
man.
Angel Salazar. The list is on the
And you know
top.
who's in there? Star Hansen's in there too.
Wow.
Do you remember Star Hansen? He sang that song "Hungry for Your Love" back in our day.
Yeah. I just remember that.
Hungry. I mean, he's got a lot of great people in there. He's
I
got
got this old picture of you, man.
Oh, that's my high school picture. Oh
Was
man,
that your
you're bringing
prom?
back memories, bro. That's East Tremont Avenue in Phillip.
Was that your prom day?
I think that was my prom. Yeah, I went with one girl. I came home with another.
You were pimping back then, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the way it went, man. Oh, my boy John Gotti.
Shout out to John Gotti Jr.
Oh, I love Gotti. William DeMayo actually made that happen. William introduced me to him, and we went to go see his son fight at the MMA fight.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the one in Rhode Island, but it got canceled or something, and there was big mix up, and I was like, damn, man, I was looking forward to that.
Well, let me tell you something. DeMayo picked me up in a limousine. We shot over. We sat front row. I mean, that's the first time I ever shot front. I mean, that's the first MMA fight I ever did. But you got to see when somebody rooted for the other guy and John stood up and he would stare at you like you ain't rooting for nobody but my son. You know, and it held a lot of weight, that man. I love him. Oh, I'm sorry, Florida Sweets. I'm sorry, beautiful. I'm reading some of the comments.
Yeah, I'll pull up some of these comments, and if people have any questions for Dan, just drop them in the comments.
You know, but like I said, I'm truly in the acting world. Everybody that's real, everybody that loves everybody, they're real people. They're not There's a lot of backstabbers in this business. I'm in the radio world. And
people talking about each other.
Oh,
and
yeah. Who's this? Who's a drug addict? Who does this? Who does that? Who took a guy in the back to get a role? I'm like, come on, everybody just grow up. You know?
A lot of people are you know, they want to shit on other people to get ahead. And that's some people's way to look at things, but you know, you got to work for what you want, man. And
there ain't no other way, bro. Ain't no other way. Can I tell you something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I'll make you laugh.
This show's about you, Dan.
Oh, no, I love it. I love it. Do you know Mark Mendoza from Twisted Sister?
Yeah.
Mark Mendoza came into my restaurant one day, and we're sitting down, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was from Twisted Sister. We started talking. Then I heard his voice. Then we started talk a little more, and he came in with a guy named Frankie D. Frankie D owned a couple of radio stations back in the day.
Yeah.
And they started talking with me, and they were like, listen, you have a voice for radio. I said, yeah, I got a face for radio too, I told them. And we started laughing. And then they said, listen, we want to offer you a show. And my reaction to Mark the Animal Mendoza was, the only way I'd ever do a fucking show is if you give me the microphone, leave me the fuck alone, and don't give me no rules and no regulations. He says, I'll see you tomorrow at 8. Just like that. He goes, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock on my station. And Lord and behold, I got the mic in my hand, and the Dan Romano show was created.
And what year was that?
That was about 6-7 years ago. About 6 years ago, I'd say.
So I just started doing this a year ago, man, and I absolutely
look at your
love
success. Yeah, man, you are one of the most successful people in this business, man. Because your name is everywhere. Everybody who's Italian loves you. Everybody who's Italian loves you.
I appreciate everyone who damn, man, why do people gotta call me while I'm on an interview?
That's all right. You know, if you got an answer, you answer, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone who supports me, man. I've been through the ringer in life, and I just want to, if I can get to a place where I'm comfortable in life and I can take care of my family, I can help other people too, you know.
That's
I want to give a shout out to Brian's Angels. I help this organization called Brian's Angels in my community.
Right.
It's a lady who lost her son to drug addiction, and she changed her life, and she dedicated her life to helping the homeless people. And I go down there and volunteer my time every couple of days a week. COVID kind of slowed it up, but
yeah,
I'm still there whenever I can be, you know.
I had a feed the homeless program at my restaurant. And like about a month before we closed, we gave away 3,000 slices and 3,000 bottles of water.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
like
thank you.
She gets pizzas and stuff from places like yours.
Yeah,
and
I would donate. What I used to do is I wrote a sign in the window that the landlord decided to rip up, but it was a sign that's been there for like 4 years, and it said, "If you're hungry, please come in." And you don't have to, anonymous, and we'll give you, we'll feed. We used to have people come in. We used to have mothers who owned the house. They owned the house, but they couldn't afford to eat. They only could afford to pay their bills. And just to show you how really messed up the world is, nobody knows what the next person's problem is. Nobody knows what they're going through.
No.
So that's just, it's a sick world.
Yeah, like the person in line, the person in front of you in the grocery store, they could have lost both their parents. They could COVID. They could have their they could be addicted to drugs. They could have anything going on. You know, you don't know what people are going through.
But that's just the way the world is, man. That's why. Don't make enemies. My advice to everybody is don't make enemies. Smile when you can. Say hi to somebody. You know, lift up somebody else's day, because you know what? Life's too. I don't want no enemies in this world. I don't want to have no aggravation. Right now, I'm going through craziness with the radio stations. I'm going crazy through. I got people. I got people writing crap about me. And you know what? The more success you get, the more idiots come out of the woodworks to try to destroy you.
Bro, people are pretending to be me and doing all types of crazy shit on the internet.
I had no.
And
I'm sorry.
I'm like, where's this shit coming from? They're like making accounts with my picture, pretending
Really?
they're me. Yeah,
They
man.
want to be you,
And
brother. They want to be
messaging people and they're like trying to message companies I work for and this and that. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, who has that much time to do something like that? Like,
oh wow. Yeah, man.
Kicked out of my house in the name of the deed. It was home.
I'm sorry, Bella.
8 months. Yeah,
You know, but this is what this world comes to, man.
Jimmy, how you doing? Calandra from the Bath Avenue.
Well, like I said, we got a lot of great things going on, bro. A lot of you know what? Focus on the good, screw the bad, leave the negative behind you. There's too much shit. Everybody's making up stories. Everybody, listen, I'm in the comedy business now. I'm filling up comedy nights. And I have this people call me stupid because my opinion is, if you're working in comedy, if somebody's making money, you should too. Right? If somebody's making a shitload of money, why shouldn't you get paid? This expression that I stand by has created a lot of animosity, a lot of hate towards me, because when I do a comedy show, everybody gets something.
There's enough money to go around, just like on YouTube, man.
Exactly.
Podcasting, doing shows, doing this and that. There's enough money for everybody to get it. If you stick together, you can build a conglomerate. But a lot of people just want to be for themselves. They want to stand alone, like, I did this, I did that.
Right. But what I did was I started paying comedians that never got paid before. And I said, if I'm making money, you should get a piece of it. You're not going to get a big piece, but you should get something for doing your job. Your job is comedy. My job is to fill it out. My job is to make sure that you have an audience to do your music, to do your comedy, and you should bring home a couple of dollars doing it. This theory has made me more enemies than you'll ever imagine, because I'm fair. I'm beyond fair. Because a lot of
the people that are established are like, why would you pay them? Right?
Exactly. Or why would you put this guy on your show when he's a nobody or she's a nobody? I don't think anybody's a nobody. I think everybody should get paid. It's a job. Comedy's a job. People think it's not a job. People pay. They got to do the transportation, their time. So if they could put $50 in their pocket to come out and do a 15-minute gig, it's better than paying them in chicken wings. You know what I mean?
If I had it like that, I'd pay people for interviews. But
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I pay people with chicken wings, Dan. I hope you accept the payment.
Listen, you're my brother, but I'm saying, if you were making $1 million or if you were making 10,000, everybody should get a little piece, something for their time.
Like if I had 1 million subscribers, right? Say I had 1 million subscribers.
Right.
I'm making
By the way, everybody subscribe. But
make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, please.
Yes, and share.
So say if I got 1 million subscribers and I got Dan on my show and he's got a big draw and it's drawing a lot of people to watch this episode. Do I pay Dan because he got me a lot of people to watch the episode? You should, because he's part of the show, right? Some people don't feel like,
it might be different. This might be different than doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because comedy, they got to drive. They got to go to the event. They got to spend their time. They're probably going to wind up buying something at the venue to eat. So they should be compensated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my theory. And that's what I love. I love if I'm making something, everybody who made me, everybody that made my night successful should get a piece. That was my only thing. But this put a lot of fire on the people's asses. Like, I mean, I have enemies now that hate that I do this in comedy. They actually hate it, but it is what it is.
Hey, enemies are promotion for you, man.
Yes,
ask Jimmy. It's the best cheerleader for you. They're over there
Best
yelling your name.
ever.
While you're sleeping, they're like yelling your name.
Yeah.
Let
I'm
them
writing
keep
all
doing
kind of
it, you know?
BS about you and putting
Of
pictures
course.
up.
Yeah.
I love it, man. But then that's the easy way to know who's who. You know, those are the people that they wrote something negative. All right, you eliminate them, you block them, you get them the hell out of your life. You know, that's the best way to do it. I have people that block me and talk about me, but I'll never see it because I'm blocked. Those are schmucks. Those are
Hey, man,
absolute schmucks.
there's an absolute lot
Look
of
at the
them in the
beautiful
world.
Elizabeth Coppola, one of the most beautiful women out there.
She's awesome.
Oh, I am so blessed
She's every show I do, she supports me. She helps me
yeah,
share it. She gives me tips on how to be a better interviewer, man. She
oh
has
wow.
nothing but the best
Yeah, she's
outlook for me. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for her.
I am very honored to have her as a friend on the Facebook, and hopefully she'll be coming to my comedy night if she can make it. Hey, I don't know if you're capable. I know you're far away.
I'm capable, man. Where is it?
February 16th at a place called McCain's Pub in Massapequa. If you can make it, I'll tell you what, I'll give 2 free tickets on air on your show.
Massapequa? Where?
Massapequa, Long Island. It's a little bit of a ride.
I could probably go out there, man. The
Well, if you can
16th,
come, you'll be my guest, but you don't pay for no tickets. You come in, you hang out with me. I'll pull you on stage, introduce you to everything. And let me tell you something. I know my boy Joe DeBarry, big actor, who's going to be there. And I'm not 100%, but if Artie Pasquale is not on set, like if he's not in Miami, Florida, you can almost guarantee Artie will be there if he could make it. And
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of other actresses. And Scott McManus will be there.
I'll try to
Scott
go,
will be
man.
there.
Definitely. I'll try to go out there.
Yeah. You know, we
That'll
got a
be a
lot.
good time.
Anybody, and I'm trying. And by the way, Katrina Michio will be there too.
That's awesome too.
You know, so we got some great people that coming on, and if you can make it, I would love to see you there.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. I'll really try to come out there.
Well, if you can make it, I'd be. And by the way, it's a fundraiser for a company called Sassy. It's a fundraiser for autistic children. So that's another
even
thing. That's
better.
another big thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, people that help the kids, man. I had a toy drive the last Christmas,
Right?
and it was awesome. You should have seen these kids, man. They had
That light
presents
up.
under the tree. They were so happy about it. Like, it was insane. It made me feel so good.
The biggest mistake I ever did was, did you ever take a Santa letter?
What do you mean?
You go to the post office on Christmas and you tell the post office, listen, I want 2 letters from people that wrote Santa Claus.
I never even heard of that.
Oh yeah.
I
And
didn't
the
know they
post
do
office
that.
will give you, because all the letters they keep them there, and they give you 2 letters, and then whatever they are, you try to help a family out.
Like, you be the Santa for them.
Exactly, like the surprise Santa.
Okay.
And I picked the wrong one because I had a boy. Back then it was PS3. They wanted a new TV. They wanted a house to live in. I felt so bad. I said I think I did 2 out of the 100 things that they wanted to do. I bought them the PS2, and I wound up a bunch of games. Yeah, I wound up buying them a PS2, but they wanted a full screen TV. They wanted the electricity paid for the year. I'm like, oh my god.
So when you gave them the PS2 or
I mailed it to
PS3?
them, and they gave me a picture back, and the kid was crying when he got it.
Yeah,
Like it was like a 6-year-old boy.
that's awesome,
You know,
man.
yeah. So it's good and it's bad because you want to make it happen for them, but sometimes those lists are like more than you make in a year.
You gotta watch out for the scammers too, man, because I've heard.
Yeah, but I agree. I agree because they'll take it and sell it.
Yeah, I know someone who was doing a thing for a kid in a wheelchair, and then he finds out that they're all using the money for this other stuff, and got all these people living in this house, and they're really trying to like get the money. They don't want the wheelchair. I'm like, oh man, that sounds like a big mess that I want no part of. You know,
it's a scam. But let me tell you something.
He wants to know where to find your energy drinks. Where can he find your energy drinks at?
Dino Luzzi energy drink, the best energy drink on the market. If anybody's interested to buy it, I am a manager for it. 516-789-9980, and we ship everywhere. And you can also get it on Amazon Prime. We are not answering that. Sorry about that.
So if you want the energy drink, Amazon Prime. And what's the name again?
Dino Luzzi energy drink, the best energy drink on the market.
It's awesome.
And my boy Dino Luzzi actually gave me a very good job in the company. And they're my number one sponsor on my show. Well, when I get back into the show. By the way, nobody's going to see the Dan Romano show for a little bit of while. I decided to take a hiatus from the station that I'm with. I wish them the best, and just going forward in life. So if you don't see the Dan Romano show, I'll probably be on in about a month. I'll be back on the air. You never know. Maybe I'll team up with my boy right here and create some new lightning.
Yeah,
Never
maybe
know.
maybe we could make a crazy podcast that people would be like, "What?"
Brother, when you're ready, I'm ready. I'm always looking for the next big thing. And the good thing about me is if we do something together, you come out here and I'll explain everything later. But I think you'll be very happy. You're going to be very happy with what
I got some ideas, man. I got some really good ideas.
The people that we know together, the amount of talent that we could put in a room, we could fill up 300-400 people. We could put 300-400 people in it. I could show you how to do an audience where we could do a show live in front of everybody. And that's
like,
my next goal.
Like a live in an auditorium type thing.
Yeah, something bigger than that.
Awesome,
I'm already in the plans of doing that.
Big Lou, what's up, man? I got some big plans for the future with Vegas, man.
Vegas is huge. I'm not ready for Vegas yet, but I wish you all the best, and I'll be following everything you do, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking baby steps, man. But I got everything's mapped out, and I got good things in the future, and I'm excited to work with the people. I'm really excited for the future.
God bless. I'm very proud of you. And again, I am very honored to be here, right here on your show, because to me, I was excited all day. I had jitters the whole day.
Yeah, man. I've been anticipating this show. Yeah, of course.
I want to give a special shout out to a young lady named Sarah Martin, and she created a movie called The One. And I am very honored to have a great scene in that movie, which is going to be in the movie in private theaters. And I will invite you if you can make it. I would love you to come down, and I'll introduce you to some great people. But Sarah Martin making the movie The One was it was unbelievable to do with her. What an amazing director, and she's a beautiful actress on top of it. I'm very honored about that. And also, I have a movie that I am creating myself with a couple of great actors and actresses it's going to be called Penance. And I have Richard Kern, who is going to be my director, and Bella DiMartini's in it. My brother Scott McManus is in it. And I have a whole list of great people. I mean, the list goes on and on of people that are involved in this. The writing
What's the movie about? What's it about?
It's about the mafia, but nothing like the mafia you've ever seen today. There's an evil side and there's a angelic side. And one of the key girls in this movie is a beautiful, sexy actress named Bella DiMartini. And when I tell you she's got the role of a lifetime, her role is probably going to be the hardest role that any actress can ever go through. And I'm very excited. We just finished the script, and we're going to have our sit down. Maybe I could get you in that movie, brother.
That would be awesome.
Maybe I could pop your cherry and get you in with us.
That would be awesome.
But
I'd be nervous, man. I'd be like,
"Oh, that's okay," because we get
sweat marks.
That's all right. That's all right, because we'll put you in a scene where it all works out, bro. Are you married?
No.
Then I'll get you in the pool scene, and you'll love the pool scene. There's gonna be about 100 bikinis all around.
Nah, I got a special girl, man. I'm not married, but
you're in love. Then you can't do that scene.
No.
Then we don't put you in that scene.
Probably not.
We put you in the mob scene.
Yeah, I'll be in the mob scene, or I could play a gang member or something. I used to be a gang member, so I'm sure I can fall right into the role. You know.
Well, we have a lot of great things coming on, bro. I mean, there's working with these people, working with Bella DiMartini, working with Ciro DePaggio. I mean, look at some of the people in Mob King. Ciro DePaggio, Artie Pasquale, just to name a few. Paul Borghese. Paul Borghese is one of the most awesome actors, directors in this whole planet that I would fall over. He gave me a role in his next movie, which I can't announce until he gives me the papers. But truly overwhelmed to work with Paul Borghese, one of the best people in this whole industry that I love to work with. On top of that, you got Anthony Caliendo from Florida.
Yeah.
Anthony, superb actor.
Shout out to him, man. He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
I love him. And let me tell you something. Opened up the doors with the biggest hospitality when he met me. Him and his beautiful daughters. I mean, these are like beautiful people.
He sells that balsamic stuff, right?
He was one of my sponsors on my show. I put a couple of bottles on, and we knocked it out of the park with him.
Yeah,
He
that's
sent me some
awesome,
beautiful
man.
bottles to try out.
If
Also,
you got any, you could show some of his stuff.
I
if you
didn't
want.
bring it. They're in my other place. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw a
think about
picture.
it.
They cooked up a what is that, alligator down in
Yeah,
Florida, man.
huge.
I've never even seen one of those in real life, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, you go to Florida, they're everywhere. They're in your bedroom.
I've been to Florida. I've seen them like far away, but
Yeah.
I never like up close. I never
Oh, you
seen
don't
an
want to.
alligator
They're
like that,
vicious.
man.
And another actor you gotta know is Bruce Socia. Bruce Socia is one of the best actors you're ever gonna find. He's in everything, that man. And one of the good-looking
movies
guy.
was he in?
Bruce Socia, Soscia, great guy, and very talented. He's in Mob King. He's all over the place, and he became one of my very closest friends ever. Like he'll reach out to me and say, "Yo, Danny, you okay? Everything all right?" Like a true brother. Like there are a lot of people you call brother in this world, but
Yeah.
very few stick up to. Like, you know, when you have a brother and you think that, you know what, their word is their bond. And then when it comes to the word, you find out that the word really is shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only when the time of need do you put people to the test. Otherwise, everybody's a brother until the end. But it's that one time
you know
when
how
they
it
say,
goes, man.
"Oh,
When
I
you
got
really
your back."
need them,
Yeah, they're gone.
and they're
Yeah.
here. He's right there.
I love Bruce. I love Bruce with all my heart, man. Best guy, nicest guy, big part of Mob King. Great actor, great person, and above all, one of the most beautiful human beings you can ever be around. I love Bruce. I love that guy.
Editors, everybody I met so far, man, they've all been welcoming to me. They've all been great.
But you deserve it. I mean, look at you. You got to give yourself all the credit in the world. You deserve everything that's positive in your life, brother, and never think otherwise, because otherwise you go backwards.
And I'm not going backwards, man. I got a 17-year-old daughter. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to Adriana.
Happy birthday.
And, yeah, man, she's my world. So I just
if you ever need backup, you know, I come out. God forbid anybody ever does anything, I'm there. Because
you might have to come and play the mob boss, man.
Well, no. We got zero for that. I'm just a hinge guy. I'm just the guy to we'll do the good cop, bad cop routine with the guy with them to make sure that she's always safe.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but that's the. Let me tell you something. With a guy like Bruce, I could trust my kid around Bruce. I don't have to worry about it. You know, those are the kind of people you want to be around.
Man, I got tight people in my circle like Stevie Bullets, Mike Squiggles, Cuzzo, all my
God
people.
Bless.
They're all really good guys.
Your people will be my people, and then we'll all be solid. Because that's what this world needs, man. We need to hang around positive people, positive things, great things going on. I mean, the movie world woke my ass up like you wouldn't believe, and I am very honored to work with everybody. Like, there's nobody in this movie world that I didn't like. Like, when those cameras are on, you become a family.
Once you start getting into acting, do you get your IMD? What is it? IMBD?
I have an IMBD page, but I'm not SAG. And the reason I don't want to be SAG is because I'm getting so many roles in the independent world, and I think the independent world is bigger than SAG, because SAG, in my opinion, limits you to what you can do. I can't say yes to a friend of mine doing a movie. You know, they'll pay $200, $300, $400 a day, and I don't care about the money. I like doing it. I like doing it. I've worked on many movies for free.
Is it like a different league kind of for actors? Like, say this is like the pony league, and then this is the major league, so you got like a different kind of insurance and all that.
Exactly. With SAG, you can't say yes or no unless it's a SAG movie. So let's say one of your boys is doing a movie that's SAG, you can't say yes to it. You have to go through a bunch of hoops to get the permission.
Hey, yo, I'm with Hootie. Get in the bathroom, man. We got a smart ass over here. We gotta throw him in the bathroom, clean the tiles.
You know, but that's the way this world is, bro. I mean, it's all different. It all depends on what you want. It all depends on what you want. You know, if you want to be the big boys, then you go SAG. I'm happy in my realm where I am right now. Maybe one day in the future I'll go SAG.
Shout out to Mike McCollum. He's coming on this week too.
Oh, nice. I'll
Yeah.
definitely be watching.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. You know,
This beautiful young lady, she's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm blanking out on the name over here. Liz Coppola.
Liz.
Elizabeth. She's beautiful. Oh my God. She's like a breath of fresh air, that girl. I love when she watches my show. I smile when I see her on.
Me too, man. I got a lot of pretty girls that come and watch my show. Other
I
people
don't do it for the looks. I do it because of who she is. She's so positive. And my brother, like Joe DeBarry, and I mean, you put me, Joe DeBarry, and Artie Pasquale in a room, I swear to God, if you put a camera on us just hanging out, we would have a sitcom. We would have our own sitcom.
Have you ever got approached about doing a reality show or anything like that?
Actually, it's funny you said that. Yes, I just got approached a couple of weeks ago of a person of a director who wants to. We just did a shoot with a girl named Jen Feldy, and we just did a quick thing. I don't have the video because they didn't allow me to put it up. But you will. I'll send it to you personally. You'll laugh your ass off watching this thing.
Oh,
I want to do comedy now. I want to start getting into some comedy movies.
When you do a movie, you gotta like sign a thing to where you can't record it.
It all
can't let
depends.
certain information out, right?
You're on.
Oh, they have like, is it like a closed set, open set, things like that?
Yeah. A lot of directors don't want you to have a camera on set because they want to surprise everybody and be in charge of all the, like, you know, the shenanigans. I'm in a movie right now called Good Friday, which is the first comedy I ever did. And that's with Sal Ranella, and that's going to be in the theater soon too. And you got to come to that one too. I forgot all about Good Friday. I'm embarrassed. But you know,
damn. How many movies have you been in? Do you know how many you've been in?
I never counted. 9, 10, 11. It probably more. I don't. You know, I blank out.
And so, how many roles do you have? Some roles secured for the future?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The biggest right now. After I'm in a movie called Cairo Killer, where I play a patient. I'm in a movie called I got The Left-Hand Secret Agent with Carmine Caradona, and right after I finish up these
that's
roles,
the one you sent me, right? The clip of it, I think, when you're interrogating a guy.
Oh no, that's another one. That's Bum Rush.
Damn, man,
That's a series. I haven't forgot. I'm embarrassed. I forgot about Bum Rush. Bum Rush was a series, and I'll make the long story short. I did a series called Bum Rush. I waited in a thing for 3 hours, going over my lines to find out that me and the actor were in the wrong studio. Now it's 95 degrees outside. We're sweating and we're in suits. We had to run 9 blocks. We ran 9 blocks to the set to find out we had one shot to do that take. And if the shot didn't come out good, they were going to dismiss it and throw it away. And I was pissed. And we wind up, first shot ever, we knocked it out of the park. It came out beautiful. That's the one where I won the blue suit.
Yeah.
And I love, and they said this would take about 15 to 20 shoots with anybody else. And they says we couldn't get it any more perfect. And I didn't even know my lines. I improv almost 90% of it.
Really?
Yeah.
And they didn't notice. They didn't realize.
They
like,
said,
oh, he's not
because
even...
we only had one shot. I told them if I fuck up, leave it alone. See how it comes out in the end. And they did it. And they said, you know what? We fucking love it.
Are there people that are willing to work with you like that when you're working, doing stuff like that?
I work with a girl named Sarah Martin, who gave me 2 big roles in her movies. And one was Menagerie. I played a pimp. And another one is The One, where I play a mobster. Both times they says, here's the script. But if you, and I love her. She says, if you feel like changing anything, go ahead and do it. And we'll see how it comes out in the thing. Both times I tried my way and her way, and she picked my way both times. Yeah, which I love. Awesome. Because she gives me a lot of leeway. And I'm very happy to work under Sarah Martin. Like her name, I guarantee you, will be on lights. Her name will be at the top of directing throughout her lifetime. That's how great she is. A beautiful girl, hardworking, and every dime that she makes, she earns. She's not one of these GoFundMe pages. She busts her ass to get the money to make the movie. Between you and I, when she wants to pay me, a lot of times I say, no, put it back in your budget. Because I like to help people that I don't give a shit about the money sometimes. I really don't. Because I like the project. But my wife, now she's like, listen, now it's time you gotta start making your money.
Put the money in the bank.
Yeah, but
You're like, put the money in the bank, man.
I'm taking time away from my family, taking time away from her, my kids. So I can understand, but that's just the way I'm old school, bro. I'm old school. And I love it. Man. I love doing this, man. I can't wait to work with you. Like, I'm gonna get you in one movie. We're gonna have a role.
Hey, man, I'm with it, man. All day. I definitely want to be involved with the movies.
I promise you, I'll get you in. I told Bruce Socia.
Hungry Hill's coming out soon. Did you know that? They're starting to film Hungry Hill this year. Hungry Hill's in Springfield, Damian Trice. And they're filming that this year around March, I think, in Springfield.
You're gonna be in that?
Well, I'm gonna be associated with it.
I love it. I love it. You got the look, bro. I'm telling you, you got the look.
I hope I could, man.
Look at me. I look like a fucking old man.
Well, hey, man, I'm gonna look like an old man. I'm 42.
You're a baby, though. I wish I could go back.
I wish I could go back. I gotta make you get it
now. You're gonna be lightning, brother. Mark my words. You're gonna be lightning. And I don't say that to anybody. I already see the way you are, the way you handle yourself, the way you present yourself. You got it all. So don't ever lose it, and just keep building on that, bro. You're gonna make it. I give you my word. You're gonna make it.
I'm gonna work my ass off and see if I can do it, man. You say it.
Listen, don't see. Put it in your fucking head now. You're gonna do it. When I took the acting shit, I thought it was a joke until I said, you know what? I'm gonna be the best I could fucking be. And I'm not a great actor. I am far from a fucking great actor. But when I do present it, I try to give the best I can. And I learned from all these fucking beautiful people. When you work with Bruce Socia, when you work with DiPaggio, these are fucking legends. These are people that made it. You work with Artie Pasquale. You work with Vincent Pastore. These people made the path for all of us to walk in. You know, Paul Borghese, Tony Darrow, Vincent. These are the monsters of these beautiful companies. You know,
a lot of good actors, man. A lot.
And Angel Salazar, they teach you. Hanging out with them, they teach you. You hang out with Artie Pasquale in 2 hours, your whole life changes, because he gives you those little tips that you have to pay a shitload of money to learn, but he gives it to you.
People charge for classes on how to present yourself as an actor and how to.
5 minutes with Artie Pasquale on a set, 5 minutes with Angel Salazar, and everybody says, Danny, Angel? Fuck yeah, Angel is that great. Angel is a great actor. I don't give a shit.
He's been around a lot of major actors and watching them work, man.
He's worked with the legends.
Yeah.
People don't recognize what accomplishment that man does. You know, and that's what and that's what I mean. I sat down with him. I sat down with him for 8 hours. I've had dinner with him. I had lunch with him. He came to my restaurant, gave him 3 bottles of wine. He'll drink 3 bottles of wine and he'll talk all day. And I love it. I love it. That's what, and I listen. And that's what you got to put together, bro. This acting world is fucking huge, and it's awesome. And it's one person after the next, all helping you try. And when you're all ready to reach that goal, and you're all pushing each other, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than a legend in the acting world pushing you to your best potential. Now, when you work with Paul Borghese or Tony Darrow or Vincent Pastore or Ciro DiPaggio or Artie Pasquale, that's what they do. They push you to be a better person, a better actor, and it all comes tenfold in when you're actually watching the movie. When you see yourself acting, you see it.
Yeah, if I could even be around them type of people, man, and get a little bit of what they have, and maybe put it into my own, spin it into my own, that would be amazing.
And I have no doubt you can do it. All of these people, the best thing about all of them, they're regular people. I'm not going to mention which one. Some of them, their fucking head is way blown, and I stay away from them. But the people that are low, that are successful and have the talent and have the success, the one I'll tell you, Tony Darrow. Tony Darrow was one of the biggest actors ever in the mafia world.
Yeah.
They wanted to cut my ponytail in a scene. And I said, if I cut this fucking ponytail, I'll ruin my other character in another movie. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's cut it. Tony Darrow came out of nowhere and says, you're not cutting that fucking guy's ponytail. He's dedicating too much to the fucking movie. Tony Darrow and Paul Borghese came out and they gave me a whole fucking bigger role for the movie because I was willing to dedicate that to the movie. And they gave me a bigger role, better. And how many people do that?
And then you didn't have to cut your hair, right?
I didn't have to cut my hair, and I was ready to fucking I would have changed my whole this fucking thing. People know me. Like if I walk into a fucking place, if I don't have this, they're like, they don't know me. This fucking
hide it.
Yeah, it makes it a little fucking unique, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, the ponytail, that's Dan Romano. Whatever the fuck works, I'll take. You know what I mean? Whatever the word success is, whatever gets you noticed, you have to use it. Like some people got like a 9-inch long, a 10-inch long. I got the long hair. You know, and
hey man, I got an innie, man. I'm hung like a tuna can, man. I won't hit the bottom, but I'll fuck the sides up.
Well, yeah, I like that. See that? But that's the way it is.
I know you're a comedian. You got to have some good jokes, man.
No. I'm not a comedian. I only host the shows. I don't want to be. Listen, the only joke I got. I don't want to be a comedian for one reason. Those motherfuckers don't make enough money.
Yeah.
They don't make enough money. You understand? So I become a host. A comedian will make $100, $200, $300 top. Some of them $500. A host will make $1,000.
Yeah.
Well, I said,
you're controlling the whole show.
Right. So I said, fuck the comedy. I go straight to the host.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
Now check this out. Since I started in a place called Governor's Comedy Club, which is a legend in Long Island. And the owner made a joke to me one day. And he says, if you think it's easy, why don't you try to fucking sell out a crowd? And if it wasn't for him making the joke, I said, you know what? Give me a fucking day and I'll try it. We sold out the show in 58 minutes. I'm a good promoter. And they're the ones, the people at Governor's Comedy Club are the ones, and I got to thank them a million times because they're the ones who opened this door. There was a joke. They never thought I would fucking do it. But I'm the kind of guy that if you challenge me, I'll fucking master it. And that's what
I'm the same way. You tell me I can't do something, I'm doing it.
Nobody tells me I fucking can't do it. Listen,
that's why I went to prison so many times, man. They kept telling me no. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm doing it.
Man.
What do you mean no?
Yeah, we do it, man.
Rules.
I wind up selling out their room 3 times in a row. And I says, you know what? And now my record right now, 25 shows later, I'm 25 for 25, completely selling out my shows. I had never, and I'm due for a loss. I don't want to think like that, but you can't sell out fucking everything.
Especially with everything going on in the world, with COVID the way it is, if you can sell out a show still with everything that's going on,
I am blessed. You know what I say? The world is so fucked up right now, it needs to laugh. And that's why I say, let the comedians do their job. Let them do the comedy. I'll do the promoting and the hosting. But the world needs to laugh. And that's my my motto.
Have you ever thought about taking the show on the road, like to smaller towns where because I was talking with one of my friends, Big Buzz Cuz, shout out to him. He's an artist, country rap. And we were talking yesterday about going to smaller towns and smaller cities. And when they have events in smaller towns, that's like the biggest thing for them. Sure. Everybody in that town knows that they're coming to that city on that day. Everybody's going to see you.
Yes.
But when you're going to a bigger city or something, it's every block has something like that, Well,
what I'm going to be doing is I just got invited to a very good friend of mine who wants me to take the show to Jersey. And I have another friend of mine that wants me to take my show to Connecticut. And then I'll start hitting different. Once I start you know, expanding and like I want to go to like other places and say we're bringing New York comedy to your town. We're bringing
Yeah.
the New York to you, and that's how I'm going to start advertising. But that's you just jump like a couple of marks down the road when
Yeah.
but that is one of my goals to do. And listen, come with me, man. You can host them with me.
Hey, I'm down, man.
Let's do it. Let's host a show together.
I'm with it.
You'll make some bank and you come and you'll meet some great people. And let me tell you, the best thing about my shows is I have all these celebrity friends. You see, I have a lot of things that nobody has. I have a lot of celebrity friends that actually come and support my comedy nights.
I have a
So
lot of mafia related friends.
exactly, yeah. So when you get a guy like Angel Salazar or Artie Pasquale to come to one of your events, you advertise that shit. Like Artie Pasquale is going to be in the fucking audience. And you know what?
Yeah.
20 or 30 people will buy a ticket, fuck the comedy, just to see Artie.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
so I'm like,
to
Artie,
go,
come
just to
down,
go
help
and
me
meet
out.
him. Yeah.
Right.
Just to go and meet him.
So, I mean, one of my shows, are you a baseball fan?
Yeah, I'm not really into
That's
sports,
all right.
man. I used to be when I was younger, but
Well, did you ever hear of Dwight Gooden?
of course.
Well, Dwight Gooden
Everybody's
came to
heard
one
it.
of my shows.
Really?
Yeah, and fucking, and all of a sudden when he was there, every fucking body flocked. You know, and
I've met quite a few famous people, man. I met 50 Cent, I met Jadakiss,
nice.
I met Mobb Deep, I met a bunch of
Rappers?
rappers, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
I
rappers.
used to have a guy named Big Pun who used to come to my restaurant.
Yeah,
Big
Big Pun.
fat guy, yeah.
Yeah, I met
I
his
didn't know
son
who he
before.
was.
I met his son before. What
Yeah?
year? What year did he come to your restaurant?
Oh my god, this had to be probably 80s, 90s. It was a long time ago.
Shout out to Dave Icavetti.
Why does that sound so familiar?
He's down there with Ciro and them.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, I'm shot to the ball sometime. But yeah, I mean, it's you know what it is when you deal with so many people, your mind just you lose the mind.
Yeah, I have a lot of names in my head too, man. I talk to a lot of different people, so
I could talk to somebody yesterday, and then they'll call me tomorrow. And if I'm not in that realm, like if I'm an actor and I'm talking, like if I'm in a comedy night and meet an actor, I don't put the two together. So I'm like, who are you? Who are you? You know,
yo, everybody that is watching the show, the real Ramundi, this is the real Ramundi in the comments.
Yeah.
The other guy's not. So
Oh, I got you.
This is the real Ramundi. The other guy, not.
I understand. Well, let me tell you something. You are phenomenal, brother. And I want you to succeed. I love this show. I love the setup. I want to do something with you. So make sure we stay together, man, because
we're definitely gonna do something, man.
I love this. I love the way you are, man. You're like a fucking breath of fresh air.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And you have so many great guests coming on this show. I mean, I thank you, by the way, for putting me on this. I'm honored.
Of course. Ciro's coming back on. Ciro was on, and we talked about the film a little bit and how he's going to release it. And
I think it's April, if I'm not mistaken.
April, May.
Yeah, April. If he's got to push it down the line, it's better to push it down and make it perfect than to rush it. That's my deal. That's what I'm gonna do when my movie comes out. I want it. It's all about timing. This COVID-19 could fuck anything up. I mean, I don't care if you're Democratic or Republican. My joke is simple, and I don't like talking about politics. But you know, the Democrats, they're gonna fuck it up right before the new election. They're gonna shut the world down again, and I can guarantee that. Everybody laughs at me when I say that.
We're already in trouble, man. This country is in big trouble, and it's just not looking good on a lot of fronts.
It ain't gonna get. Everyone thinks it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna be fucking anarchy in the streets soon.
Thank you so much, sis, for that. I appreciate you. Thank you for that.
Oh,
give me $25 donation. I really appreciate that.
Oh, anybody that wants to donate to my boy right here. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know.
Nah, some people hit the donate button. There's they can donate if when they watch the show.
Oh,
and if you want to donate, you can donate through any of the apps I got.
Oh, I know. I would advertise it. I didn't know.
No, it's all good, man. People just donate if they want.
I love the I'm starting to see some of the comments.
Big Buzz, what's good, man? Big Buzz is watching.
Big Buzz, nice
Promoting
to
is
meet
rough.
you. Oh, if anybody, am I allowed to put a plug in for my
Yeah, of
for
course. You can
Facebook?
plug. Yeah, go ahead.
If anybody wants to follow me, go to Daniel Romano on Facebook, DANIEL. You got it right there. Or you can go to Dan Romano. I think it says Dan Romano Actor on Facebook. But come down and join us, and I'll have the Dan. I'm gonna have my boy Bill come on my show once I got it back up and running. You're gonna be my guest on the Dan Romano show, and I'll interview you. And I can't wait because I like I said,
That'd
I
be
love
awesome.
everything about you, brother. You're fucking phenomenal. You're a breath of fresh air. You're a good looking guy. And anybody who wants to donate, please donate to my boy right here. Keep it going, keep his show going. And the guy does everything. This guy's a complete package. What more do you want?
Thank you,
You know?
man. I really appreciate
Oh,
that.
I'm on it, brother. I'm on it.
I heard he got abused and deleted his stream. I don't know, man. I don't know about other people's show. I know what goes on over here, though.
That's it, yeah. We nobody watches nothing else. This is the show you want to watch.
Yeah, everyone's like, yo, did you see this show over here? No, I don't watch some shows, man. I
You know
just
what I
watch
can't stand
my
about the
people's
movie
show.
world?
Squiggles, all them,
Yeah.
Stevie Bullets.
You know, one thing I can't stand is in the movie world, so many people. I've been on so many movies, and you see a bunch of people dismiss. Beat it. You see You see a bunch of people trying to dismiss someone's trying to create. I can't stand it. I can't stand negative.
What do you
people.
mean? Like if they had like different lines or something, and
No,
other
no, no.
people don't like it.
You see somebody who comes out with something, and they'll make fun of it. They'll put like they'll pick out on certain things of it. In my world, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, shut the fuck up. You know, nobody cares what anybody else thinks. That's the way. If somebody's putting their heart and soul, like you put your heart and soul into your show, and
Yeah.
then you see some idiot come on and say, "Oh, you're this," or "You're that." Who the fuck are they to tell you what you do?
Hey, man,
know what I
people,
mean?
because people don't want to just keep their mouth shut and just move it on. They want to always like, I'm important. I gotta tell my side of it too.
And those three fucking people, their mother, the father, and the sister that are watching them, they think that everybody's watching this shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
outta
talk
here.
shit, but they sit there and watch it though.
Of
right?
course, they're little cocksuckers. What do you think they do? Sorry to use
course,
that
man.
terminology, but it is
Hey,
what it is.
so when you were in the business, in the restaurant business, did you ever have anyone come in there and try to rob your place?
Not in this place, but in the Bronx. Yeah, in the Bronx, I did.
Can you
Not
explain?
in
Can you explain?
Farmingdale, but in
Can
the
you
Bronx.
explain
many
what
years
happened
ago.
that time?
A guy came in with a little knife, and he tried to scare me, and I pulled out the butcher knife. I said, "By the time you cut me with this, I'll cut you in fucking pieces with this." And he just jetted right. Get out of here. My wife's over here. Don't talk about like that. Class. But yeah, just a bunch of idiots. That nothing major.
Yeah.
Nothing that ever scared me.
Was there was a lot of things going on in the neighborhood, right? As you were, like you said, you had a pizzeria, so I'm sure a lot of different things. Because there's a place called the West End where I live in Bristol, and it used to be like there's a pizza restaurant down there. A lot of people hang out down there. There's a lot of drugs in that area.
Yeah.
And there's always something going on. This dude gets shot in the ass, another person gets stabbed. There's always something going on. Was it like that when you had your restaurant around the neighborhood, or no?
Not at all, no. Throgs Neck was quiet. It was good. I mean, you got to remember, in Throgs Neck, you open at 10, you close at 6 p.m. It's not like you're open all these crazy hours. So the majority of people and all the cops are always out. So there was nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Yankees for life, man. Shout out to you. I'll definitely not forget about you, man. You were one of the first subscribers. I appreciate you.
Oh, Yankees for life?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that
are you a Yankee fan?
No, that's his name.
That's his name? Okay.
I'm a Yankees fan, but that's his name. They just make up different names and put them on for their.
How to go outside? What are you doing here? My wife wants to get on, but she's weird. Go outside before I call my girlfriend.
Yeah, you can put your wife on if you want.
No. Let her stay over
you,
there.
Man.
No. She's good. She's gonna drive me nuts now. Yeah, man, but everything's going great. I'm so ecstatic the way everything's going, man. That's the way it is, man. Everything's snowballing in a great direction. Great people, great beautiful atmosphere. The movie worlds are going good, thank God. Trying to get as many roles as you can and trying to create magic on somebody else's screen. You know, it's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to try something new and get into it.
Yeah, man, do it. Don't fucking hesitate. Do it. Jump and do it. You know, because anybody that offers you a role, fucking take it. Give it a
Yeah,
swing.
I will.
Give it a swing. I'm gonna offer you one, but give it a swing. You know, get your feet wet. You'll love once you're in the camera, your whole life changes because you look at everything in a better way. Alleviate the bullshit, get rid of the negative, and just go forward. And whatever's positive in your life, my advice is keep. And whatever the fuck's negative, just get it rid of. It's a cancer. Just cut it out of your fucking life and say, listen, you don't want to be with me. Good luck on your own, but I'm going my pit. Anybody
Big Buzz says, you take food stamps, Bubba? Yeah, man.
Take it all. Fuck it. We
take
it all.
everything, all kinds of payment, man. All kinds.
That's the way it is, bro. You got to survive. You got to survive. Listen, in my life, I've washed toilets. I fucking grease traps, whatever the fuck I had to do to feed my family, I did. You know, and I got no shame in my game to make sure there's food on my plate.
I know, and I know how easy it is to go the other way, you know, and end up in prison. I've been in and out of prison since I was a young man, since I was like 13, 14 years old. I thought it would never end. I had life on the installment plan.
Wow.
And I haven't been in prison. I haven't been in prison in 12 years. May 1st will be 12 years, man.
God bless, man. And look at you now. Look at what you accomplished. Look what you did.
And this is 3 years. 3 years. I've been sober 3 years.
You got a lot of fucking time. You know what?
I don't think about it like that. 42 years old, man. That's not that much time left. I mean, what am I going to live till 40, 80? I doubt that.
How you think you're going to live till 95, 100 these days? What the fuck are you talking about?
Now, Corona out there, man.
Fuck Corona. Fuck it in the ass. You know, listen, the Corona to me is a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry to say that. I know everybody's got their opinion. Don't let fucking Corona fuck up your life. Go enjoy your life.
No, I don't let it like scare me into living a certain way or nothing, man. I just got over having it. I had it a week ago.
And it probably kicked you in the ass and you got over it. And let me tell you something, you got more of a fucking immune system now than you did if you got the fucking needles. To me, these fucking needles.
No, I did, but that's the thing. I got the
and you still got the fucking,
and I got it. Yeah,
well, now you're fucking built way beyond.
But how long does it stay in you for? I don't know how it all works. Like, I don't know.
Look, what did they say? Follow the science. The fucking science has been wrong since day one. And these little fucking scumbags are still telling you, listen, first they said you're going to take one needle. Now you need a fucking second needle. Now what's going to happen is you watch what I'm going to tell you. In fucking 1 year, you're going to need a needle every fucking month. And then they're going to come out with a fucking pill.
It's because of money. It's because of money, man.
Of course it's money. What do you think it's about?
Every time you get a needle, it's more money. Every vaccine, every booster.
But listen to this. I guarantee you. Mark my fucking words. After this year, they're going to say, by the way, the people that have the fucking needle, you can't take the pill. But the people who never took a needle, you could take one pill for the rest of one time a year for the rest of your life to solve your fucking problems. And all these fucking sheep that put all these fucking injections in their arm, you don't know what the fuck you're putting in there.
I wish I didn't do it. Honestly, I wish I didn't do it.
Because you still got the fucking disease.
Yeah.
So what the
I
fuck
might as well have
it
not.
It doesn't prevent it. It prevents. It's supposed to prevent you from getting worse. It's a fucking crackhead idea, in my opinion. In my opinion, I'm allowed to have my opinion.
Honestly, the only reason why I even got this shot, man, was because I'm involved with media stuff and I have to be around other people, and
so
I
you
couldn't
have to travel
do it.
And
I couldn't do it without it. Exactly. That's why I had to do it.
I hear you, but all this bullshit with the COVID test, do you know if you put your fucking COVID test in water, it gives you a fucking result? Could you imagine if you just put fucking tap water on your fucking test, it'll tell you you're fucking positive with the tap water? It's been done. Look on the fucking YouTube shit. This is
Wow,
all
man.
crazy. This is all a mind control game. When the next election comes out, at 2024, 2023, right in the fucking middle of the year, they're gonna shut down America and they're gonna steal the election one more fucking time.
Something's gonna
What do
happen.
you think they're
Something's
gonna
on the
fucking do?
verge. Things are on the verge of like really. It's gonna be bad. I think things are.
Fuck yeah, you got all these fucking old people. All the Democrats are fucking 95 years old and older. They don't fucking die. They don't go nowhere. What the fuck? That Pelosi? She's a fucking skeleton and she's still walking around. The fuck out of here, man. It's crazy. Listen, I love everybody that got your needle. Don't get me wrong. I love that you got yours, but don't fucking hate me because I didn't get mine.
Hey, that's everybody's right, man, to do what they want, you know?
Right.
I
And
didn't
I
want to
respect
get it.
everybody.
I honestly felt pressured to get it. I felt like if
And
I
well,
didn't get
and
that,
that's what they
then I
want.
wouldn't be able to do this type of shit.
Look
Because I have
what
to
they're
be
doing.
around people.
They're giving you I think they're offering you $100 if you put the fucking needle in the arm. You got every crackhead going to get 20 fucking shots to get the $100 again. It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
Wow. I didn't know that, man. They're paying people to get the shot now?
Yeah, I'm on a show. I can't. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Never get married, man. These women are sick. I got my girlfriend fucking calling me on my phone, my wife yelling at me. What the fuck? I'm screwed no matter where I go. And they know about each other. That's the weird thing. They call each other. They go shopping. Oh man, what a fucking life, man.
Hey man,
Well,
it's gonna be good.
If you could pick one dream to live, what would it be? What would
Me?
if you could live one lifestyle, what would it be?
I'm gonna go to Vegas and live it, man. So I couldn't tell you.
What are you gonna do in Vegas? What do you want to do in Vegas?
I'm gonna interview some movie stars. I'm gonna pursue.
You could do that where you are now.
No, I got big things, man. Big things.
All right.
Big things. Yeah.
I like that.
I can't really talk about.
Look, let me explain this to anybody in the Hollywood world. If an ugly fuck like me could make it, this guy could fucking make it in a heartbeat because he's good looking. He's a good looking guy.
I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping.
I have no doubt, brother. I have no doubt. You know what it is? The only advice I can give anybody, any actor, any actress, you got to be positive. And if you're fucking negative, they all fucking pick up on that shit. You have to be positive and you have to have that attitude, like what the fuck you want to do, what you want to succeed in, and that's what they look at. All these fucking actors, directors, they look at you, they look right through you, and they can see if you're bullshit.
Have you ever seen any actors that are like really cocky and like?
Oh yeah, I can't mention who, because I'll never work with them again. But yeah,
no, you don't have to mention them. But are they like, go get your lines? You don't have this. You don't do this, do that. Are they like that?
It's maybe 1 out of 100. You always get that one fucking schmuck who thinks he's there on top of the world. And you know what? I don't say when I go to and this is the honest to God truth. When I go on a set, when I sit down for lunch or dinner, I sit by myself. By the end of the fucking day, my table's surrounded. I don't go share no one else's wealth. I make my own. And that's been my motto from day one. You'll never see me sit at a fucking table with anybody. I go by myself, and that table fills up by the people that want to be surrounded by me. I don't choose. I let them choose where the fuck they want to go. Yeah. And that's not cocky. That's just me being me.
You're not with your tray.
Right. Yeah.
I go where the COs tell me to sit, man.
Well, yeah, you can do that too, but if they don't give me a fucking spot, I pick my own spot. You know, that's just the way I've always been. Because I want to be surrounded by people that want to be with me, not people that are forced to be with me, if that makes any sense.
Exactly, man. That's why I tell people that are in relationships that they're not happy with, if they're around people that are putting them down, there's no reason. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about all that. There's no reason to be around people that treat you like shit. There's no reason for it.
Well, if you decide as a man or a woman to be around that, then it's on you. Then it's your fucking fault because only you have the chance. Only you have the fucking ability to get the fuck up and change it. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So you have to choose your own, in my opinion, choose your own path. Never be in a fucking situation that you ain't happy. If you ain't fucking happy, life is too fucking short. You fucking leave. You do what the fuck you got to do. Anybody who's in a relationship that you're not happy, get the fuck out. Don't cheat on them. Get the fuck out. Leave. Leave like a man. Leave like a woman. and do what the fuck you got to do to find your happiness. That's what this world needs. People need the fucking truth. People don't want to hear the truth sometimes, though.
Yeah,
But they need it.
people get pissed off when you tell the truth, man.
Fuck yeah. I call a spade a spade. I call an asshole an asshole. I don't give a fuck. But I'll say it with love. I'll say, listen, it's not your fault, but you're a dick, and go on with your life. And if they hear it, sometimes they need to hear it. Sometimes they'll want to fight, but who the fuck does that anymore? These days, it's all bullshit anyway. Everyone's a computer gangster these days. You know, it's all Mickey Mouse shit.
Definitely is, man. So I want to know again. So what's in store for the future for you, man?
Day by day, brother. Just I'm making a movie called Penance, and right after I knock out these 2 movies that I'm in, I'm not gonna try to take new ones, and trying to concentrate on my own destiny, and my own destiny is gonna be called Penance, and that's the way it is, bro. I'm happy that I helped everybody make their own life success. I'm honored to be part of their success, but now it's time to make my own.
So
You know,
like you did the script and everything yourself? Do you put
no,
this thing together?
It's me and a couple other people. It's me and a friend of mine named Brian, who I wrote. I had the idea. I put it on the paper, and he wrote it. And then what I do is when he writes it, I polish it up and then change it to what I need it to be changed to.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be listen. I don't swing to hit a base hit. I don't swing to hit a fucking foul tip. I swing for the fences, and I try to hit the home run. Everything I do, I put 110% in, and this is gonna be no other. This is gonna be no other way except I'm gonna have confidence in my ability. I never wrote, but I've read so many fucking scripts. I said, you know what, I could do it, and I have really written 2 parts in the movie The Streets 2 that were my fucking scenes, and they're the 2 biggest fucking scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
So instead of me making magic for everybody else, I figure let me make magic for myself now.
Yeah, so you just take a little bit from each part that you played, each role that you were in, and you just put it all together in your own.
Of course.
And then bring them the best performance you can on your own movie, right?
And try to put people that you know could fit the role. Don't make somebody act. The best part about movies, don't find somebody to act the role. Find somebody who's made for the fucking role. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They force it on people. And that's where you have the great actors like De Niro. I shouldn't even say De Niro. I'm not a De Niro fan anymore, but we'll not get into that. But Al Pacino, these people.
I want to know why, man. I want to know why.
I've met him in the past. I'm not a fan. I used to love his work. He's more comical now. He turned into more of a comical actor than a serious actor, and I just lost all faith in. I liked him in a movie.
I like Pesci, man. I like Pesci.
Pesci's the fucking man. I'm dying to work with Pesci. Dying to work with him.
He's the ultimate, man.
I want to work with. I mean, I've worked with some of them, but I want to continue. I want to work with big names, and I'm gonna. I have no fucking doubt in my mind that I'm gonna. You know, working with Ciro was fucking amazing. Ciro, to me, I like Ciro. As a person, as an actor.
Ciro's awesome, man. He's a great person.
I mean, just hanging out with him. I mean, granted, I never hung out with him unless it was part of the movie. Like, I would love to go out to dinner with him and get in his fucking head, because the man is very smart. He's a very, very smart, intelligent man. And he's a businessman. You know, but he likes, and Bruce Socia, there ain't no better person to hang out than Bruce. Them 2 together, I made a joke. Me and Bruce, and get to know Bruce Socia. I told him me and him were going to make a remake of the movie Twins. And he called me up. He died laughing about that. He goes, we're going to make fucking Twins together? Oh, yeah. You remember the movie Twins?
Yeah, I got an idea, man. I have a crazy idea that I'll talk to you about after we get off. I don't want to tell the world. Someone will take it and run with it.
Somebody will grab that shit in a heartbeat. Never let anybody fucking know what you're doing. Because there'll be some schmuck copying it, fucking trying to master it. Always somebody trying to undercut. This world, listen, this world, and I'm sorry to say this in front of everybody, but this world is full with great people, but there are a lot of cocksucker backstabbers that you work with. People that say they have your back from day one, they only have your back when things are good. It's not when they're fucking good do you realize who's who. It's when you're fucking down and you
and
see
you need
who gives
them,
you that
and you
fucking
need
lifeline.
them, and you're
Right.
like, and the phone's not, and it's just no one answering.
Right, yeah, exactly. Then you have to say, you have to rethink. Right now, I got situations now where I thought some of my boys have my back, and I didn't even think it would be a fucking possibility that it wasn't gonna happen. And I find out, hey, let me think about it. Let me think. When they say that, no problem. You go think. I know what I gotta do, and
Yeah.
that's where you start realizing that sometimes it's just bullshit just to get what they need. And I'm not like that. I'm like me. If I fucking say it, I'm gonna fucking do it. Or else,
Me
why the
too,
fuck
man.
would I say it?
I'm really
That's a man.
transparent. I don't bullshit, man. I
Yeah,
don't.
fuck it. I don't need
Hey,
nobody's fucking ride. I don't
no.
need no. You know what the beautiful thing about us? We become successful because of who the fuck we are and what we're capable of doing. I don't need no motherfuckers back to get to where I need to be. I'm honored to do it, and
Yeah,
I'm blessed with all the fucking great people. But you know what? Even without them, I still have the fucking ability to do it, and I'm still gonna fucking do it.
exactly
You know,
right.
and if you don't think like that, you fuck up your life. You wind up being somebody else's fucking person and not your own. And that's what I don't want to be that person. I want to be the motherfucker to say, listen, I've walked away from 6 fucking stations. 6 stations. I had the #1 show on 6 fucking stations. I've walked away from all of them because I don't give a fuck. No one's gonna tell me what to do. No one's gonna fucking guide me. No one's gonna fucking puppet me. No one's gonna fucking pull my string and make me do something I don't want to fucking do. I told them all, go fuck yourself. I don't need it. And I said that to some of the biggest stations out there because I really don't give a fuck. I have my own fucking fame. I
Yeah,
got my
everyone
own
else is
fucking...
tiptoeing around like, don't do this.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
don't do this. Don't get
Oh, yeah.
caught. Dan Romano's like, fuck
Fuck
you,
that.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
I mean,
off.
I don't, if you got to kiss ass in this world to get what you need, you're doing it wrong. The people that you're associating with don't really fucking want you if you got to fucking kiss their ass to do it. Think
Yeah.
about it. You can use that path. But I was taught my whole fucking life, don't take that path. Be your own fucking man. I don't need nothing from nobody. I've worked like a fucking dog to save my money, to get my fucking name, to get my reputation. I fed every fucking buddy I can. I've helped millions of, not millions, but I've helped a lot of people in this fucking world. And I'm happy to say I did it. I did it. I didn't do it because someone told me to do it. I did it because I wanted to do it. You understand? So no one can take shit from me. You could take all my fucking fame, all the bullshit, take it away, and I'm still a great fucking man. And you are too, and we all are.
Thank you, man.
Nobody could fucking tell you what you are, what you're gonna do. And if anyone ever tells you you can't fucking do it, give them one of these and tell them to go fuck themselves.
Oh,
You know,
I
don't
do.
go strong.
I've done it too, man.
Well, that's it, bro. That's what we're doing, bro. Listen, I fucking love you. I think you're fucking awesome, man. And I can't wait to team up with you and do some magic. I mean, this is fucking magic now. This is
man.
I'm happy.
It's gonna
But
be great,
we got a long
man.
path.
Definitely. I'm gonna try to make it out there, the comedy thing, man.
I would be
I'm
fucking
gonna
honored,
work
brother.
my
I would
ass
be
off.
honored.
I would try to figure it out. Maybe I'll jump on they got a ferry that goes from here to over there.
I'll have somebody pick you up
I'll
and
just swim right across, man. I'll swim right across Long Island
One
Sound.
thing I never learned how to do is fucking swim. I'm the only guinea that never learned how to swim.
Yo, my father drowned on the Mississippi River, man.
Oh, I'm sorry,
2008.
brother.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he was in a boat, man. He lived in a boat on a sailboat, and he would ride the boat up and down the river, and he lived on the river, and hit a bunch of logs in the water, and the boat sank.
Oh God, I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
brother.
that was in 2008, man. It's terrible.
What's your dad's name?
Bill
Bill.
Pasquarelli. I'm the third, man. I'm the third.
I'm so sorry. God,
Thank you, man.
May rest in peace, man.
Yeah, my mom's still here. She beat
God
cancer last year. She's in remission, so she's doing great. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. Things are looking really good.
God
And
bless.
I'm just excited about the future, man.
Well, give mom a big kiss for me and tell her she has a new friend named Dan Romano from fucking the Bronx.
Thank you, man.
Don't use the word fuck, though, especially around mom. And by the way,
she's like that too, man. She's just like me, man. Just put a wig on, shave the beard off.
Yeah,
Mama Staxx.
God bless, man. If anybody got insulted by my language, I'm sorry. I've been cursing my whole life, and it ain't gonna change today.
And if anyone got insulted by my language, go somewhere else because this is the Chatting with Staxx show.
I love it. I love it.
Yo,
I love it.
Hey, you want to give anyone shout out before we go?
My wife, Ara, I love her. I miss her. She's going to be bothering me in about 5 more minutes. My kids, thank God. Anybody who ever watched the Dan Romano show or the movies or the comedy or whatever the fuck it is that we met and you supported me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because without you, I wouldn't fucking be able to do what I do. And I hope that I bring a lot of people's smiles to their day. You know, and again, Ciro DiPaggio, I love you. And everybody, make sure you watch Mob King coming out in the movie theater. The movie The One coming out in the movie theater. And I'm in both of these motherfucking beautiful hits, and I'm very honored to be with them. And that's it. That's basically it, bro.
If somebody wanna have so much energy like you, all they have to do is drink.
There you go. Dino Lucy
everybody. Energy drink. So
there's my wife, half naked. She wants to be on show. Here, come on the show. You want to show your body? No, all right. Well, get the fuck out of here then. Dino Lucy energy drink, the best energy drink on the. Never get married, bro. You're gonna get fucked. I'm telling you, the whole life changes. The ring messes you up.
It'll be good.
You heard her? She lets me have 10 girlfriends. 10. I can't even handle 2. What the hell I need 10 for? But listen, you are fucking amazing.
Okay.
Look, that's my wife.
I appreciate you.
Listen, I love you, and I wish you nothing but health, happiness, success. Not necessarily in that order, any order it comes, but may your show grow 1,000 times more than this. I mean, it's a great show. I love it. And everybody watch my boy right here, Chatting with Staxx, one of the nicest, good-looking fuck. I mean, look at him. God damn.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
He makes me fucking look. He's making me look good right now. You know how hard that is?
Hey, man, I really appreciate that.
And again, follow your dreams, everybody. Anybody could make it in any fucking field. And if anybody tells you that you can't, fucking eliminate them from your life that day and move on and follow your fucking dreams. I never thought I'd be a fucking actor. Who the fuck ever thought that I'd be an actor with this attitude? But
whoever thought I would be a fucking podcaster, man? I was
fucking awesome at this shit, though.
Fucking convict, man. I'm an ex-convict.
Never think like that. Listen, when you do your time,
ex-con.
You did your time. You're a fucking citizen.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Hey, man, I just want to do the right thing, help people, and make some money, man, you know?
Oh, fuck, man. My day, I fought in the Yetas, 5%ers, 2%ers, fucking Latin Kings, the fucking whole fucking 9 shit. They're all over the fucking world.
We'll save that for part 2, man.
You got it, brother. I love you, and God bless you. Stay safe, and above all, stay healthy. And again, Dino Lucy Energy Drink, the best energy drink on the market, 516-789-9980. And if may I put a quick plug in?
Yeah, go ahead.
If anybody wants to come to the comedy night, McCain's in Massapequa, my phone number is 516-789-9980. Tickets are on sale. They're $25 a ticket, and this is for a fundraiser from Priscilla Arena called SASI, SASI, and it's for a fundraiser for many autistic children on the Long Island area. So if you want to come out and laugh, have a great time with legendary comedian Paul Bond. There's going to be 5 comedians on February 16th show and 5 different comedians on February 17th show. And a beautiful singer, I hope she's still on the show, named Mia. I'm pretty sure she's still going to be with us. If she's not, I apologize. But a great singing sensation named Mia. Get your tickets, 516-789-9980, and help fight and help the lives of young people with autism right here on Long Island. God bless you, and thank you for the plug-in. And thank you for a great interview. Great
I really
guy,
appreciate
great
that.
right here, Chatting with Staxx, #1 show on the market. Make sure you follow him. Dan Romano told you so. God bless you.
Thank you, bro. We're going to do some shit in the future, and people
You
are
got
going to be real surprised. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Till next time. Peace.